Hello everyone, my name is Nick Ween and I'm an advisory pre-sales engineer at UiPath, and today we'll be going over a workers' compensation use case using HyperScience OCR. In this use case, I'll show how we can automate the processing and submission of workers' compensation forms. The process begins by sending a completed, handwritten workers' comp form to HyperScience, which will allow us to extract and verify all relevant data points for our new business submission into a policy admin. Once the data has been extracted and manually approved by a human user, our robot will validate and correct company information with Google Maps, as well as extract additional company information from the Better Business Bureau website. As a final step, the robot will create a new business submission in the policy admin with all of our gathered data. The document that the robot will process looks like this. As you can see, the form contains a variety of handwritten text fields and checkboxes, including some characters that are illegible or have been crossed out. Any fields that have been flagged by HyperScience as being low confidence will be kicked off for manual review. Within HyperScience, we can easily set up a new fixed form layout by uploading a blank template. This workers' compensation form layout has already been configured, and we can see that there are dozens of fields defined for extraction, 130 to be exact. Each field is created with a specific data type. This enables HyperScience to normalize the input based on an expected value format, such as address, phone number, and date. The user can view and manage all available layouts in the Library tab. When we click on a specific layout, we can also choose which version we'd like to deploy. Now that our layout is defined and ready to go, let's see how the UiPath robot brings the process together. The robot first passes the handwritten form to HyperScience, at which point it will wait for a human user to verify any low confidence fields. After verification, the robot will search Google Maps to grab an official company address and will use that official address to search the Better Business Bureau website. Finally, the robot will take all of the validated data from the handwritten form, Google Maps, and Better Business Bureau to create a new business submission in the policy admin. Shortly after running the process, we'll see a new document submission show up in HyperScience. HyperScience is able to automatically classify the incoming document as a workers' compensation form. Now, the human user enters the supervision task. We can see that some of the fields contained illegible characters, so we'll go ahead and manually correct them. We can see here that HyperScience was able to automatically extract 98.5% of all the fields in the document. The robot immediately recognizes that the supervision task is finished and proceeds to search and scrape Google Maps. With the official address, the robot moves on to Better Business Bureau to scrape additional fields that are needed to create the new business submission. And finally, the bot swiftly logs into the policy admin and creates a brand new submission with our data. The robot has finished creating the new business submission, and we can view an overview report with the submitted information. And that's it. We have successfully automated the end-to-end processing of workers' compensation forms. Thanks for watching.